Hi guys, join us as we go to Myakka State Park for some camping.
Thank you so much.
It's so pretty.
Welcome to Wildflowers Adventures.
Well, we need to grab some quick snacks over at the Dollar Tree before we head off for our girls' camping weekend. The famous Dollar Tree can never go wrong with the snackage. See the deer?
I think it went away. Oh no, it's right there.
I said, oh, there it is. To look for where we check in. Buddy.
There it is. Hey buddy.
Make a U-turn, then the destination is on your left.
We're here at the Visitor Center at Myakka River State Park, and we're going to check in with the ranger to get our campsite ready.
An address.
2692 Northeast Highway 70. Lot.
Old Prairie camping area. Okay, we're at sites 59, so we're going to take a left because this is Palmetto Ridge 49 through 90. Okay, so we are site 59. It should be on our right. Wow, a lot of it's flooded.
Where's that?
There's 55. There's 58. 59 should be here.
We're here. Oh wait. Yep. Here we go.
That's our site. That looks nice.
Yeah.
Plenty big. Okay, let's go travel down to the outpost and see what's down there.
Oh, that's pretty. This stuff is from like years.
Wow. Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, I don't think I'll be kayaking in these waters. I'd be terrified. Not gonna lie. Wow, it's really pretty. I would not be surprised if at some point we don't see a gator or two across the road. What do you get when a gator crosses the road?
What?
I don't know. I only know what happens with the chicken.
What happened to the chicken?
It gets to the other side. Oh shoot, I cracked myself up. Deer. Oh, there's a deer.
Where?
Right here. Let me see. Hold on, let me back up. We can see.
Oh yeah, we see.
Oh, you're skinny little friend. Wow, look how flooded this is. Look over here. Look, that's a park bench over there that you could go see. Do you see the park bench way over there?
Mm-hmm. And look at the handicap sign. You can park there.
Oh yeah, so there must be some trails that you can go on back there. Perfect. Y'all want to walk those trails?
I'm not trying to go slow. You want to get eaten by an alligator?
No.
Yay. Mama, what do you call an alligator with the GPS?
What?
A navigator.
Ah! Oh boy.
Real nice slapper.
Canopy walk. Okay, there is a canopy walk that is 25 feet in the air, so we should be safe. Canopy Walk and Nature Trail.
Ooh, looks like all those flood over there too.
Wow, yeah. So there's a nature trail down that way that doesn't look like we'll be going. This is still the flooding from Hurricane Debbie.
Mm-hmm. Dang,
Wow.
that's deep.
So we're headed to the outpost. It's about 3 miles from our campground. And there, we have been told you can schedule boat tours and what else did he say? Tram tours, maybe?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Well, let's see what we can find. Oh, look, another deer. This is the
Two.
third one, too.
Two.
Hey, guys. Wow,
Wow.
they're not even
Hi, cutie.
scared.
Look on the other side. Oh, it's just chilling.
Oh, you're tiny.
You're a little baby.
So it looks like this is the marina area, or the outpost as they call it. You can see the boats that you can take tours for. I think we'll buy a tour for tomorrow since it's already 4:15. Wow, so far just driving around the state park is absolutely beautiful. You can see all around me how big Myakka State Park is. And up until about, I think, a week ago, it's been closed, mostly the boat tours, the concessions, the outpost, most of the campgrounds, and now I can see why. I didn't really realize how low-lying this area was, but I'll show you even some of the picnic areas, how flooded it is as we walk on over to the outpost and see if they're open. You can see just how flooded everything is. And all of these are picnic tables with the pavilions, but nobody wants to walk all in that to picnic. All of that is just flooded. The lake is actually just right back through there. Here's the Myakka outpost, and it looks like you can rent bicycles. You can also rent canoes and kayaks, which we are gonna hard pass on that. Looks like you can get ice. You're supposed to be able to get firewood here also, but I'm not sure exactly where the front door is, so we're still looking for that. But in the meantime, here are the boats for the tours. Hopefully we'll get to do that tomorrow. Cafe and gift shop to the left. There's restrooms, soda machines. Does it look like it's closed or is it open? Oh, they must have closed that for the day. All right, today is Friday and they should be here till 5:30, but doesn't look like they are. It says may change due to inclement weather, so we may have some weather coming in, but here's where we'll come back tomorrow to rent our boat tours. He has dinner. And he ate it. Hope you enjoyed. Oh, we found an alligator. But we're safely in our vehicle, so nobody worry. He's hanging out right on the side of the road. That's only slightly concerning. He is side-eyeing us. I was thinking about renting bikes and riding down this road tomorrow. I may have just thought twice. I feel really brave in my car. Oh, we found another one. Again, driving down the road. He was coming towards the bank. We're continuing to meander. There's so many roads and miles to drive or bike. And we're coming to an area that is no longer paved, so I'm not exactly sure what we're about to see, but let's go check it out. We'll have to turn around, I think, if it's flooded, because I don't want to risk getting stuck out here in gator territory. Oh, it looks like a little picnic area. It's actually not flooded. Maybe even some more primitive camping, I'm not sure. Well, no, because there's a bathhouse. We've still not gone back to set up our tent. We're kind of just driving around and seeing what all the state park has to offer, but this is just absolutely beautiful. And this area looks a little bit less flooded. This pavilion area, large grassy area, beautiful old trees. Looks like you can reserve these pavilions too. Little grills. Unlike our last camping trip, where we did a lot of swimming, we will not be doing any of that here. Y'all, this is creepy. I don't know how this is gonna look when I edit it back, but oh, there's a big snake, and I'm not even scared of snakes, but it startled me because I am pretty afraid of alligators. Honestly, it feels like at any moment there's some creeping in the bushes. My fear, I know, is quite unwarranted, but y'all, I'm kind of scared. Yeah, we may opt for biking some of these trails rather than walking them. Kind of off-road in here a little bit. Well, we were gonna try to go down on this dock out here, but as you can see, it's flooded. And as I was walking closer to the water to see how deep it was, this little guy just made me lose my breath. So, doesn't matter how deep it is, I don't think I'm gonna try to get out to that pier. I didn't even see this guy. Oh Lord, it's just teeming with these gators. Wonder if that's the mom.
No, that looks way too small.
I'm small and I'm a mom. I'm not turning my back. I'm still looking, but y'all can see they're all safe in the car, and I'm the only. I don't know. Would we call me brave? No, we wouldn't. All right, we're out. We've lost count of how many deer we have seen, but it's over 30 at this point in like the last hour. They're everywhere. Hey, little guy. So much wildlife to see. Everywhere. Well, we just got to our campsite. We've actually been driving around for about 2 hours, right? There's so much to see and there's so much to look at just driving through vast area of Myakka River State Park. So we're here. This is our campsite. They're pretty nice, pretty private. There's one over to the left and then one straight in front of you. You can see part of a car here, but they're pretty nice and private, so I really appreciate that. And they're plenty big. Enough room for your tent, a picnic table. Oh my gosh, that was not nice. Show them what you just did to me.
I put the ice on her back.
Oh my gosh. Oh. As I was saying, here's a fire pit, and then there's a grill. And we back up to the woods, so nice and private, nobody behind us. So Ava and Little Bear are blowing up this thing. It's an inflatable couch.
Okay, so the little blow-up couch that we got, it fits in our tent perfectly, and me and Ava are going to share that bed, and Ava and Jaden are going to go right there.
Yeah,
Ava and Jaden, Mom and Jaden.
yeah.
So,
I might end up ditching this, but sleeping pad, not this.
yeah, I made this just sleeping bag, but say hello. He's upside down. That's
I
all
can't
right.
say his name.
Goodbye. Because then there's my duck. So, yeah.
presumed that? I don't know.
She doesn't know.
What color is what?
Scissors.
So we had a really nice dinner. How were the hamburgers?
Great.
Great, yeah.
Love them.
They always say it's better when we're camping. And we're walking over to the restroom area, and we see this cute little bunny just like right next to our campsite. Let us show you. Hey, little guy. So it's pretty hot still. It's about 95 degrees, and it feels like 104. So rather than just go jump in the tent, because we couldn't get firewood.
Oh, the bunny's still there.
Oh yeah, I see him. Oh, he's still over there. We couldn't get firewood because the what's that place called? Depot? Wait, was that right? Outpost. The outpost was closed by the time we got here, so we can't do a fire tonight. And we're not really ready quite yet to jump into our tent. So we're gonna go take a drive again and look at the surroundings as the sun is setting, because it's really, really pretty. And maybe even check out and see if we can see alligators in the dark with our headlamps.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Bye.
Bye. Definitely a different vibe at night.
I'm really happy right now.
I'm glad you're happy, little bear. Little raccoons. I think they're going for a midnight snack, even though it's only 8 o'clock. Our little campsite looks so nice, and it's quite lit up with the string lights and then our dollar store little battery operated tea lights. It looks good. Yeah. You guys like it?
Yeah, very pretty.
Well, we're closing down for the day and going to say goodnight. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see any alligators, although we looked and we kept looking, but we couldn't find any. So we're getting snugly in our hot tent. It feels like it's about 104 still, and it is 9:15 at night, but we're gonna make the best of it. And tomorrow we hopefully will get to do some boat rides.
Yeah.
And see some more alligators, so y'all can make fun of me. What was your favorite thing of the day?
I would say the day car ride and the night car ride.
The food.
Oh,
Mama made some burgers and it was yummy.
yeah, it was very good. Thank you.
Yeah, I'd say the burgers, those are really good.
Yeah, food is always good, and it tastes better when we're at camp. All right, well, I think the car rides were my favorite too because that was just super fun to explore and see all the scary stuff out there. Not really scary, but you know, see all the cool stuff. So we will see you guys tomorrow for day 2 at Myakka River State Park. Love and light to you all. We'll see you then. Bye. Good morning. It's a balmy 85 degrees this beautiful morning. The girls are still sleeping, so I'm gonna get up and get some breakfast and coffee started. It's pretty quiet at this campground. You can hear things rustling in the trees and running around in the morning, but that's about all. You know, there's nothing like sitting around a campfire first thing in the morning, drinking your coffee and just enjoying the peace and the quiet and the tranquility that nature offers. There's something about it. It's grounding and it just feels really, really nice. We couldn't get firewood last night when we got here because the outpost, of course, you guys remember, was closed. So I'm kind of just gathering whatever debris is sitting on our campsite. Most of it, honestly, is pretty wet because, as you guys saw yesterday, this place is just underwater. But even a little fire, it makes all the difference in the world. One thing I've been thinking about is I've had a couple people, actually more than a couple people, quite a few people reach out to me and tell me that we have encouraged them as women to get out and go camping, of course hiking and backpacking as well. But to be honest, not everybody loves hiking and backpacking like we do, and also many people can't take off longer periods of time at work. So, you know, maybe a couple of days or even an overnight camping trip is really all they can do now, but they've always been kind of fearful. And I just want to encourage all of you, especially the women that are watching the videos, especially even with the women that may have children or young children and are kind of worried to do something like this on their own. And I just want to encourage you to give it a shot. It's a lot of fun. It's really not scary. I know there's a lot of concerns for safety and honestly even just the logistics of behind getting everything ready for camping, but keep it simple. It doesn't have to be overcomplicated. I think when I very first started this camping, I had to do a lot of it without my husband. Not by my choice, not by my preference, of course, because I want to bring him everywhere with me that I go. But, you know, I married a hero. And with that comes a schedule that always isn't super conducive to flexibility. So a long time ago, I decided, when my children were very, very little, I either was going to wait around and unfortunately be disappointed quite a bit with what his schedule did not allow for us, or I can remember many times the whole family would be loaded up in the car, we'd be on our way somewhere on an adventure, excuse me. Particularly, I remember the one right now. We were on our way to Disney World, and we had all 4 kids. So they were all quite young. This is many years ago. And got a SWAT call out. And it was sad. It was like, dang, you know, I mean, but this is something that we're just so used to in the law enforcement life. So, you know, of course, we turned around. We were only about 15, 20 minutes away from home. Turned around and recognized that this SWAT call out could take an hour, or it could take who knows how long. The entire day, 8, 9, 10, 12 hours. So I decided at that moment, with the full support of my husband, to not always wait for that, and to be brave, and to do a lot of these things on my own with the kids, because I wanted our kids to grow up having an adventurous life, having a life living completely fulfilled and seeing, experiencing, traveling, all the adventures that God has offered us. So we did that day. We dropped my husband off. He suited up in a SWAT gear. He took the patrol car and ran lights and sirens, of course, to that SWAT call out. And the kids and I got back on I-95 and headed to Disney. And it was that day that I decided that, again, with the support of my husband fully, to continue adventuring on, live life to the fullest. And so I got really used to, as a mom, traveling solo with my kids. Whether it was, you know, road trips, you know, 8, 10, 12-hour road trips into different states, or if it was camping locally. Of course, he comes a lot with us, and I'm so blessed that he is able to. But sometimes he's not, and that's okay. And so all of the women out there that are watching this video that may or may not have children, I would encourage you to get out there. Don't be afraid. You know, do all the necessary precautions that you need, but when it comes to camping, keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate it. And just get out there and have a good time, because it is completely, completely worth it. And you can do it too. I missed him now. He's way up here. And he was right next to me on the branch. Good morning. Good morning.
We're on our way to go get tickets for the boat tour.
Yep.
But we got our tickets for the boat ride. They are $22 for people 13 and up and $12 for children 12 and under. We're looking back here because in the distance you can see there's a pretty big gator. So we hope we get to show you some cool things that we see. Stay tuned.
You have to play it. So if you want to make your way to the boat, please.
During the winter, they'll come out of the cold water to sun themselves. That's why we do narrated scenic river tours and see if there's anything to find along the way, because wildlife is simply that, wild. Alrighty, this is called Upper Myakka Lake, and it's about 1,000 acres. It's about 1 mile wide and 2.5 miles long. It's not a real deep lake. It's only about 4 feet here, about 6 feet in the center of the lake. We also have a bird called a caracara. You'll see it kind of along the roadsides. It's a real pretty bird too.
We're gonna check out the local gift shop. Oh. No, it probably will not have Jael or Little Bear. Oh, the little knives.
Yeah.
Huh. Ooh, ice cream. Might have to get some of those. Doesn't everybody need a Bigfoot cup? Well, after going on the boat ride and then doing a little bit of sightseeing in the gift shop, we decided to skip on the food truck that was offered. Honestly, the food looked good. The prices looked well. They even had gator bites, so I think that would have been kind of fun. The problem is it was just so hot, and then there were starting to be quite a few people that were coming into that area. So we just decided to come back to camp and have the lunch that we had brought with us. Now we are going to go for another ride. We've foregone the idea of renting bicycles and riding around because, you guys, it's hot. It is ridiculously hot. It's 90 with a heat index of being 105, and there is no wind at all. It's just muggy and it's super mosquito-y. So rather than just kind of hang out and get bitten by the mosquitoes and roast, there's not a whole lot left that we can do here at Myakka River State Park. Unfortunately, and we knew this before we came, much of the state park is still underwater from Hurricane Debbie. All of the hiking trails are underwater, even the big canopy that Myakka is kind of famous for. It's a canopy boardwalk that's 25 feet in the air, and there's a 75-foot tall tower that you can visit, but unfortunately to get to that, it is underwater. And the girls didn't bring shoes to really go walking through the water, so yeah, rather than trying to do that and deal with a trail that is anywhere between 6 inches to several feet underwater, we've just decided maybe we'll come back. We think that this would be a really great state park. It's absolutely beautiful, but it would, of course, like most things in Florida, it would be much better in the fall or even the winter. But for the summer, there's just no way to really escape the heat and cool off, kind of like at Rainbow River State Park, where you could go swimming and really kind of escape the heat. So we're gonna go for another drive just around the several mile loop area here and see if we find anything cool to look at. But otherwise, we are going to, I guess, go ahead and head home a day early and get out of this Florida heat. We'll talk to you guys soon. I hope that we'll be able to show you something cool on our drive around the state park. Well, here is the area where you can go into the 100-foot suspension bridge over the canopy of Myakka River. But unfortunately, I just called the ranger just to double check because, you guys, I was thinking I'm pretty adventurous. I was thinking I might just go for it anyways, because I have my sandals that I could walk and hike in. And the girls were safely back there. Oops. Back there in the car. But I just talked to the ranger and he said it is waist deep high, and they've been experiencing water moccasins more so lately. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and skip it. We'll come back next time and we'll try to go through this really cool feature of the park. Here's where you would walk through. And it's about, no, she said it takes about a minute or so walk, so I don't know how far in that is. It's probably not very far, but yeah, not today.
So we were driving along and we saw this and we were trying to see what it was, and it turns out it is hog trapping thingy.
Oh, that's right, because the ranger mentioned that they have an issue, or the hogs are nuisance animals.
Yep.
Remember? Well, we're still on our self-guided driving expedition, and we came across this area here. It is one of the many trailheads here, and it looks like it's just flooded right here. So I'm considering taking a short walk and seeing what might be beyond here. So let's do that. Fox's Low Road. This is the trailhead, 0.2 miles ahead. There's 38-mile multi-loop trail constructed and maintained by the Florida Trail Association. There's red blazes, blue blazes, and double blazes. Oh, well, double blazes obviously just means a turn. So it's all flooded over this way. So I'm gonna be careful as I'm walking through here, but I kind of just want to see what's a little bit past here. So I'm gonna walk through here and then see what lies ahead. Ooh, the water's cold. Okay, let's see. Oh, gosh. The girls decided they would not come with me because they have their nice shoes on and don't want to drive home for 3.5 hours in wet sneakers. You are entering wilderness area. Got it. Okay. Let's just see what we can get into. Beautiful canopy of trees. Oh, looks like a cool spider web. Oh, it's hard to see on video. Can't really see it. It's pretty overgrown too. I did not permethrin any of my clothes, so probably gonna have to make sure I check myself for ticks. Ooh, Lord, that scared me. Y'all, it's creepy hiking by yourself in this kind of environment. And I have just stepped in fire ants. That's painful. Trees are absolutely beautiful. Well, I got about a half mile in, and I'm just gonna go ahead and turn around. I am being bitten by mosquitoes like crazy. The trail is now flooded ahead. It looks like it gets to at least knee deep or so. And then beyond that, I can't even tell because it's just dark water. So it's kind of a bummer, but mosquitoes are also pretty bad too, and for whatever reason I keep stepping in fire ants. Now I have like 5 fire ant bites on my feet. I wore my Tiva sandals, which are great trail sandals, but yeah. fire ant bites now. And of course, it's just super hot. But nonetheless, there's so much beautiful to still be seen. Kind of thinking to myself, Florida hiking, I don't know. Because it's so easily accessible, obviously, to me since we live here, I'm trying to slowly condition myself into liking it more. I'm trying, y'all. I'm digging deep. Might be doing some additional Florida hiking later this year, pending. I'm really keeping my fingers crossed and hoping that my husband can join me in that one because he makes me extra brave. But anyways, all right. Well, we're gonna get back in the car, rejoin the girls, and keep driving our self-guided scenic expedition and see if we can find anything else fun before we head home. As we were on our tour, we almost ran across this little dude. He's tiny. It's hard to tell how little he is, but he's probably...
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there it is. I've been saying I want to see a gator cross the road.
Why
So,
did they get across the road?
to get to the other side.
Yeah.
Gator crossing.
His little feet are cute.
I know. It's hard to tell how big he is. I would say 3 feet, maybe, you think?
Yeah, about that.
All right, well, we are officially calling the Myakka River State Park girls camping trip
Yeah.
to a close. What did you guys think?
It was really fun. I liked it. I liked it, yeah.
Okay, what did you like about the state park?
I liked the crocodiles.
Alligators. Yeah, no, they told us there's no crocodiles here because they do need salt water.
Yeah.
So there's none here, but there are plenty of alligators.
Yeah,
We
but
saw a raccoon. I like that.
we saw
Okay.
several raccoons actually. I
We
would
did.
say the animals and the night drive.
Yeah, that was kind of fun, huh? Yeah, and so we're all assuming that we are in agreement of summer camping.
Hey, we'll find,
Yeah,
we'll
it's
find
too hot.
something else.
It's hot. Well, when we were at the Rainbow Springs State Park summer camping, and even in the Keys when we camped in the summer, at least we got to cool off. At least we got to go swimming, so it wasn't so terrible. But all in all, I think we had a good time. I think we had a little bit of adventure. I do kind of wish the boat ride was a little bit more lively, a little bit more entertaining and adventurous. I don't know. But it was nice. It was just hot again because there was really no breeze, and it's just summer. It's just summer, you guys. So one thing you did not like about the state park, maybe?
Heat. Heat, but that's like not the state park. That's
Yeah,
just
it's
Florida.
not state park related.
but definitely. I guess most of the trails were flooded.
Yeah.
But
Which
that's
we knew
also
before.
not because of the state park's fault, though.
Yeah, right. We knew before we came. We were just kind of hoping that it would dry up a little bit more before we actually got here, but it did not happen. So maybe we'll come back during the winter time or maybe even in the fall, because I think we could see some cool things, especially going out to that one dock that was like in the middle. That would have been really cool to experience. So yeah, that would be cool. We're going to do another drive by and just see what we can see on the way, but for now, thank you guys for following us. We appreciate you sharing in our adventures, and we're so thankful that you come along with us and get to experience all these fun times we're having together. Love and light to you all. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.